Well, hey there guys. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you've probably heard me talk about hoping that someday my side hustle could become my main hustle. And if you remember all the way back to the title of this video, that's finally happened. After a lot of thought, I have left construction after 32 years. It was definitely one of the hardest decisions I've had to make. As you know, I worked for an awesome company, an awesome employer. I had free range of heavy equipment, and it was hard to walk away from that and not feel like I was letting people down. So I've been off for a week and a half now, and I've been super busy. Here in just a second, you're gonna see me mill up 300 boards, ironically for the construction project that I was last working on. As you've been seeing at the end of my videos, I bought a 1950 5-window Chevy that I'm going to turn into my sawmill truck. And essentially, I'm just going to have a lot more time for woodwork, sawmilling, and my family. My friends have been teasing me over the last week, asking me how retirement is, but I've been so busy with milling that I haven't even had time to yell at kids to get off my lawn. So enjoy this video, and just know there's going to be a lot more of them coming up, and probably more often. Well, I've got a couple of cants, 5.5 inch wide by 8 feet long here on the deck that I sawed up the other day just to kind of confirm that everything was cut and square and true. I'm getting pretty good money for these boards, so I want to make sure before I get started that everything is working as good as it can. So I'm going to saw through those. I've got several 8-foot logs to get through. Like I said, I need 300 boards, so time to get to it. Well, I think that blade's about had it, so I'm gonna unload these boards, run down, grab another blade, and get back to it. Now to try and maximize what I can get out of this one, obviously with all this weighing on the top and bottom, I'm going to start somewhere in here, take what I can until I'm left with 5.5 inches here, and then I'll lay it the other way, and I can get probably 2 or 3 boards out of this section here. This top board had a little taper. It's only about 1/2 inch there, 3/4, so we can't use that one. But the 2 extra boards I did get out of this is another $22. Well, I was double checking my cuts here, and it turned out I was about 3/16 thicker on this end than the far end. And in trying to figure out why, I discovered that my supports on the back half of the mill are all loose. I get asked all the time, is there anything I wish I would have ordered on my mill that I didn't? I wish I would have gotten the fine adjust legs that you can crank the nut and tighten them down, each one individually. For now, I've got little wedges that I cut on the bandsaw to wedge under there to keep them tight, but somehow these back ones came loose, so I'm going to tighten them back up, see if I straighten out my problem, and keep an eye on this. What probably happened is the pads that my legs are sitting on, these wooden pads, probably sunk down a little bit. Well, yesterday I got over 200 boards cut. I had to cull some of them, so I'm down to 197. I've got 150 of them cut to length and loaded into my trailer. I've got 100 more to mill today and another 150 to cut to length, and I will have this order ready to be delivered tomorrow morning. Now, until I get my wood shop portion of my building finished off, I've just got this temporary setup for cutting my boards to length. I'll eventually have a table that my miter saw can fit into, and I'll have run out on both ends. But for now, I've just built a temporary bridge with a sawhorse and some 2x4s off the back so that I can cut these 8-footers to length. Well, I ended up milling 308 boards, which I delivered to the job site on time. And well, I'd like to enjoy a little break. I've got a live edge shelving project that I'm going to use the quarter sawn oak that I did in another video about a year ago. Then I've got a bunch more cedar, I've got some black walnut, and I'm going to keep working on my shop here. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm looking forward to filming a lot more projects and sharing those with you. So stick around, we'll see you soon.